Hey guys, I just wanted to say good morning and hop on with you all. Now, I had to reschedule this morning, so I had to push it back like an hour, but I wanted to hop on just for a couple minutes and to go over like what we're going to be going over on these Talk Travel Tuesday. Just to have like a little structure to it, and it can absolutely evolve as we go along. So for today, since I had to move the Zoom meeting, the Zoom ID changed, so I popped it in right here underneath what I wanted to go over today. So I'm going to record too, just that way I can put it in, and then maybe next week you can join. All right, so this is what we were going to go over with today. So this big update, I've been on school for over a year, but I really just had like a moment the other day where I was like, I'm really not using this platform as well as I should be, recording and like hopping on live Zooms with everybody. Our team has meetings all day long, but for me personally to do like more one-on-ones or smaller group trainings, I just don't do it as often as I should. So what I wanted to update is that we probably have about 80 people in the community at this point who are kind of like a little bit here, a little bit there. They may or not use school very often, but I really want to make this community someplace where people can come from all over the world and talk travel, talk about what destinations they love the most, what they see, like how they interact with their clients and like the top tips they give to their clients, and kind of just how do they make money in this industry. While we have ways to make money in this industry, there's plenty of other ways too, and we can all learn from each other. So I updated it just to $1 a month and made it like $5 for the year, just because people really truly value if they put even just $1 in, then they know, okay, I'm really like invested in this. I know it's a very low amount, but still I know some people search for just the free groups, and that's how we've gotten a lot of members. So anyone who's already in the group, you are grandfathered in unless you quit school. And if you do, just send me an email or something. I can get you back in through email so that you don't have to pay. But if you do refer anybody, you can earn money just by sharing the community. So if you love the community and you find value in it and you want to show other people that we can bring other people with different destination knowledge or different knowledge of how to make money in the travel industry, then bring them in and you can actually get referral money through the school platform. So I have that set up and turned on now. If ever you're feeling overwhelmed by school, and I know I was overwhelmed when I first joined school, I just turned off the email notifications. So you just go to the setting bar. Now mine will look a little bit different because I am an admin, but right here you would hit settings, and then you can just change the group settings, hit the notification button, and update how often you want to be notified. No, so for me, I don't mind notifications on my cell phone, almost like little text messages, but nonstop emails, that was just too much for me. I don't need my email being filled with it. So I turned all that off for any of the school communities that I've joined. There's leaderboard prizes. So each month I'm going to hop in here and I'm going to reward the top engaged members. So if you don't understand how the leaderboard works, it's just the more engaged you are, the more often that you put a little comment in or like other people's, or someone likes your post, you kind of move up in the leaderboard. And then there's different settings for it. So there's like a 30-day, 7-day, and then an all-time leaderboard. So these are kind of like where the leaderboards are right now. As of today, May 13th, around 11 o'clock a.m. So if you want to get up to the top of the month leaderboard, and then we'll be giving away travel-related gifts. Or even I'll just start with coffee. But I did update these as well so that they're kind of more travel theme related so that you can move up in the levels. And then level 2 with school is usually just a chat with members so that you can like directly DM. And I directly DM you guys too, just to kind of give you a little like, hey, we're here. Hey, I'm listening to you, and you can communicate with me privately, but communicating in the group, in the community, that's kind of where it's all about. That way everyone can kind of see it, everyone can help, and we can learn more about each other. So going back to this list, if you explore more, so if you haven't checked out other groups in school, you are totally missing out. So if you're already on the platform, it's basically online education. A lot of it is for free. Now, some of it is like hobbies, and some of it is how to make money or how to be successful on YouTube, but also it's like sales and marketing and social media ads, like so many things that you can learn to be better at. So wherever you find you have a weakness, or if you just want to find a bunch of people who love how to, I think there's one that's really at the top, which is like calligraphy or, knitting or running or fitness. There's tons of fitness. So lots of different topics. And all you do is scroll to this top little thing where it goes up and down, and you can discover communities and then start typing there and then find another group that you like. So just add these, and then you can actually, there's like little dots on the side. You can kind of move them up and down as you find your people. So if you like people, you can click on their name. You can see other communities that they might be involved in too, and you can find communities that way. So while you're in school, you might as well find other classrooms too. All right. So we're going to go over the top tips to monetize fast. So the things that we can do as our team is we're going to teach you things like leveraging YouTube. And I know there's a couple people in here who do YouTube, which I think is great. You know, they're travel content creators and how to monetize that using travel credit card points. So one thing my clients ask me all the time is like, what credit card do I recommend for them to really get the best bang for their buck? Everybody knows that there's hacks with credit cards, but not everybody knows how to do it. So working with us, we can help teach you those little hacks too. We also use Rakuten, which and some of you might know how to use this, but if you give a referral code, you get some extra money too, which is nice. So when you book travel or when you use it for any type of shopping, you can get a little bit of cash back. So mine always pops up on my computer so I can get some money back every single month. And things like just the littlest things like promoting yourself with Viator. So if you're not really dove into the industry yet and you just want like an affiliate link, you don't actually have like the travel agency credentials just yet, and we can teach you how to get those too. You can do things like Viator. So if you know someone who's headed to Florida and you're like, hey, I know this excursion, it's amazing. And then you can make like a 10% commission on that affiliate link. Get Your Guide is another really good one. So real quick, easy ways to make a couple extra bucks. But we're going to try and teach you like the really big ways to make a lot of money. So immediate access to mini and affiliate sites. So this is similar to Viator. There's also Virgin Voyages. There's a lot of different brands out there. I use Sandals a lot. They will give you an affiliate site. They call it a co-brand, where it's basically the site. It has your name on it. And if someone books through that link, because they can do it themselves, and a lot of people can do it themselves, it will still connect to you and you'll still make the full amount of that referral fee. Or in other words, commission is another word for it. And then we're going to start doing this Talk Travel Tuesday. So starting next week, that's today, we're going to join weekly meetings with the team to go over the new list. So that was what we were talking about today. And then dive deeper into travel topics. So answering questions and just getting to know each other. So the things that I want to talk about is like, you know, where are you from in the world? What is your passion? So like, do you have a destination that you love? Do you have a type of travel like rail or cruising or land trips or Europe travel, Caribbean travel? What is it that really lights you up? And like, maybe where are you struggling a little bit? Like, where could you use a little bit of help? And then if we have people in here who have strengths like marketing or sales or anything like that, I want to bring that out and then start having people on each week to kind of interview them so that we can grow together as a group. And then we'll keep recording these and keep them in the community. So you have a huge amount of support, absolutely huge. So our team holds anywhere between 5 to 10 meetings every single day, mostly during the week, a little bit sprinkled on the weekends too. And they help you stay on track and stay motivated. And they're pretty much all recorded. The only ones we don't record is if it's just like an open Q&A where it's like office hours where someone might hop on and they might say like, hey, you know, I was working on my Facebook and it just kind of like stopped and I got stuck on it. Can you just take a look at it with me? Just have a second set of eyes. Those we don't usually record. And then our company right now is offering this massive bundle. So if you want more information on knowing how you can just like get off running with these huge travel perks, like cruise lines, airlines, flights, all of these huge perks, our company has been in business for well over 70, almost 75 years now, I think. And they have all the perks that to get you started, understanding that it takes a little bit to get the ball rolling in the travel industry and to build up your leads, build up your clients, and to get out there and travel more and learn all about the different destinations that you want to learn about. So they try their very best to make it incentivized so that you get in already starting off with perks. And I just think it's so awesome. And then we just started a new program where we now have a full year money back guarantee. So 0 risk, only reward at this point. So if you want to hear more about how you have a full year in the business, and if you still don't see a return on the money that you've invested into becoming a travel advisor in the travel industry and making money in the industry, they will give you a money back guarantee. So there's obviously more stipulations and we can go over that in detail, but that's a new thing with our company that I really wanted to push and make sure that you guys knew about that. So we're here to help you thrive in travel. You know, the travel industry is so exciting. It's a huge industry. And people have, every time I talk to someone, you know, they might be an expert in cruising. I'm like, why haven't you joined the travel industry? Like, next time I talk to you, I'm definitely going to you for advice on that type of cruise, or how did you get that perk, or what are those credit card hacks that you're doing? Like, how are you flying so much, or how are you traveling? Like, there's so much of the world to explore. And I really love the fact that in this community, we have people from all over the world who can talk to their own specific destinations. That might be a destination expert on a different destination, or just where they live, that they're an expert. And if we're always referring people to like great restaurants or great things to do when they're in the area, we might as well get paid for it, right? Well, thank you so much for hopping on and for listening to this. I was going to try and keep it short and sweet. Next week, we can hop on and we can go a little bit of a deeper dive and get to know you all better. I'm going to make a list of everybody who's in the community and just kind of have an idea of where they're at in the world, and also what their strengths are or what their favorite destination is, so that we can really get to know each other and know who to tap into when we have a question. All right. Thanks so much. Talk to you soon.